there have been a few male players who said that they're gonna declare for the WNBA draft. Now I don't know if they're trolling. I don't know if they're trying to make a point. I don't know if they're serious.
I think they're serious, but only to a point. If that
So
make
okay,
because it's
I get
it's
that.
it's reiterating the foolishness, right?
Yeah,
You have
yeah.
opened Pandora's box to where I can interpret the rules literally,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I
Yep.
don't want to talk about my Mr. Dinkleberry. It's Dan Berry. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're Mr. Dinkleberry. I'm gonna crush
Yeah.
some heads. Right? And now
Yeah.
you've taken something that was funny, and this thing is out of control now because a few coaches of the WNBA have come out public and said, we do not want
Mm-hmm.
trans players, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then other players have come out and said, I welcome trans players. And
Mm-hmm.
so this is creating a quagmire because if any one of these NBA players take it serious and want to pursue it, you now have to open the door and let dudes who couldn't make the NBA or whatever come through and make a mockery. But Malcolm,
Exactly.
this shit is pure mockery to begin with, right? I
Yeah.
can identify as this, I can identify as that, and now y'all just took it too far. And so it's all collapsing in on itself, you know?
But my whole thing is, and I said this the other day. I thought we were past this. It is 2026. Like damn near, we're in the third quarter of 2026. Like these are 2020. I'm
These are
lying. This is
democratic, let's
2016.
call it what it is. This is some
Yeah.
democratic
Yeah.
bullshit that everyone can be anybody they want. Since when? But it's
And
an, go ahead. No, go ahead.
because even the Democrats, right? They like to pride themselves on being, women empowering and stuff like that. This is doing the exact opposite. So you talk about a movement eating itself, or you talk about a situation eating itself. So you are so pro women that you want to let men enter a women's league to overshadow the women that you're saying that you're pro for. Like what are we doing?
You look crazy. And so the commissioner has said this week they're going to have a meeting to really put all of this on the table. Like, it
Listen,
was cute at one point to say if I identify as a bird and all that. What the fuck are we talking about here?
yeah,
We
and
have to
here's the
get
thing, and
back. Go
I'm sorry, I
ahead.
didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead. No, no, go ahead.
We
Go ahead.
have to get back to common sense. That's it, man. You know what I mean? You was born with a
Yeah.
penis. You're a fucking man, or you have to, in this society, operate as such. I do not, or just create a trans league. We talked about that. If you got enough
Hmm.
transgender players, create a whole league of transgenders. And you guys can beat each other in the fucking head all you want. I don't think it's fair for my daughter, you know what I
Hmm.
mean? Who's
Hmm.
already in a competitive situation against other good girls,
Hmm.
right? To
Yeah.
have to now face someone whose testosterone levels are 3 times hers. You
Yeah.
follow? Now,
Yep.
the elephant in the room is a lot of them women are niggas anyway, or they think they niggas. Let's just call it what it is, right?
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
see, see, we don't want to deal with the shits, right?
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
a lot of them who feel that way anyway, but there's a
Yeah.
difference. You can feel whatever you want, but biologically, you're a woman.
Right.
Testosterone wise, unless you're taking injections, you're still a woman, right?
So this is I have a couple of things. So first off, I think the commissioner, the people who make the decision at the WNBA, what they need to do, and no pun intended, they need to put their nuts on the table and say we're not going for none of that, right? You don't got
Right.
nuts, but put them on the table. We're
Yeah.
not going for any of this.
Put the titties on
This
the
is just what
table or
it is,
something. Yeah.
right? Something. But this is what I also would say as well. We have to get back to a society in which we understand that there are consequences for every action. Now, consequences don't need to mean a dire thing. They don't need to mean a bad thing. But what I mean is, if you would like in this world, if you want to identify, if you're born biologically a man and you want to identify as a woman, cool, right? But that doesn't mean that you are given the same privileges as a
An
biological
actual
born
woman.
woman.
Right. Right.
Right. You can't have a natural child. You can't like that can't happen. Right? You can't menstruate. That can't happen. And you cannot compete against other women in a physical sport. I think that's just what it is.
That should be cut and dry across the board. So to
With
wrap it
anybody.
up,
With anybody.
for people who feel whatever, right? You can be whoever you want, but when it comes to certain things, there still needs to be laws in place. For
Yeah.
instance, that's like me right now, right this minute, being able to go into the women's locker room and say I identify as a woman, and I'm walking around and all of these nude women are around and I'm enjoying myself watching them. However, I identify, who are you to stop me? Do you see the problem we have here? Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
We're grown men, because if you say I don't look like I'm trans, now you're discriminating. What does a trans look like?
Yeah.
You understand my point? What does a trans look like? So now
Yeah.
we just gonna keep digging a hole and digging a hole. This stupid shit needs to
Yeah.
stop. Point blank.
Yeah.
Right? And the underlining part of this shit is this shit is all connected to Baphomet. Right? The male and female goat and shit. You know, the androgynous. They're trying to bring that philosophy in, or a lot of them follow that philosophy, and so they're trying to incorporate that shit into your life. Because at the end of the day, people spook out over the Baphomet shit, but in reality, it's he pointing up and down, as above, so below, as within, so without. It's a male and female. Those are spiritual principles that exist within all of us. It is not to be taken literally. Right? And if y'all gonna play this game, these two NBA players are making a point, and they'll keep it going. Oh, y'all won't let me in. Now there's a
Yeah.
lawsuit. Now I just
Yeah.
made $20 million for
Yeah.
attempting to do something. This
Yeah.
nonsense has to stop. That's it.
No, you're right.
It should have never gotten to this point where
You're right.
we using subjective this and that, because I told you, if I identify as a cat, I want a fucking kitty litter box at school because that's where I do my dirt at, right? What the fuck are we talking about?
Yeah.
So this whole shit over the last 20 years has been fucking crazy. You know? And
Yeah.
like Dave Chappelle said, and I agree, I mean, you want equal rights, but you want to be separate at the same time. The fuck? If you was that
Yeah.
good, you could play with the men. Talking about women.
Right.
You got your own
Right.
league for a
Right.
reason. Right? Because you cannot
Right.
compete with the men, or LeBron can come down there and score 200 points a game. Right? And then that
Yeah,
makes a
yeah.
mockery of your league, which is already struggling. Right? They trying,
Yeah.
but you know, like Bill Burr
Yeah,
said,
and you know
tell me your favorite player from the.
And you know what's
you know.
crazy? Because the WNBA, I thought that they had a spark with the Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, like rivalry they were kept trying to drum up. But the more like I pay attention, Caitlin Clark isn't that good. Like
She's not. She's not.
her game didn't translate to the pros the same way.
Her backcourt
And
teammate Mitchell is the shit. She can
yeah,
play. And
yeah,
so the hype that they were using, and like I said, y'all think I'm bullshit. I'm not sure she is. She's probably got female parts, but it's the terminology I'm looking for. I can't explain. She is like a
Jesus.
fucking. She's looking like a fucking guy. And you know, Griner